All right, welcome back to the talk show.
God damn it.
I'm into it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Let's do an introduction.
Another one? We do one every episode.
Yeah, we probably should. We start off every episode by saying that we should do it every episode, and then we just don't. Yeah.
Well, can we start off this episode by saying this is the first episode in the office?
Yeah.
I guess we can. Yeah, we're in our own office now.
I don't know if this will be like this every time now.
We'll see. I feel like it should be. You guys should probably just order mics, and then we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just gotta get on that. Get our own equipment.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the talking show. I'm Jordan.
$60, man.
I'm Mike.
David. Kyle.
And we're here to talk about stuff. I guess everyone wants to know about my
Yeah, dude, you've been gone for like over a week, and
almost 2 weeks.
Your beard is bigger.
You
than
posted
the last time I
amazing
saw
Facebook
you.
pictures and videos.
Yeah. All right. When we start from like the very beginning.
Sure.
All right.
Unless
Well,
it's
I
really
was born.
I was born a poor farmer's boy.
Don't.
Okay.
Hey, before you should probably just tell like the whole reason you were doing this.
All right. Yeah.
Like, talk about what the trip is.
The
and then you
trip
can
that
tell
I
us about
took
it.
was a tiger cruise. The Navy does a tiger cruise, and
Is that like a gay cruise?
they do a tiger cruise.
No, that's the bear cruise.
And my friends from the Navy, I'm a veteran.
Oh, dude, I want to go on a cougar cruise. You're just gonna keep interrupting him.
Yeah, and wait till the boring
I'm
parts,
done.
Kyle.
I thought I did. All right, let's go.
Well, then forget it. I'm just not gonna do it.
All right,
no.
Come on.
you're a Navy vet.
I'm a Navy veteran, and my
Tiger
friends
cruise.
were just getting back off of the longest scheduled deployment since Vietnam.
Ooh, I don't like that you have
And
that.
they invited me out on the ship from Hawaii to San Diego. It's like a 2,300-mile cruise. And I flew from Rockford to Los Angeles. I finally landed in Hawaii at like 10 o'clock at night, which is like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning here,
Hang on, and when did you leave from here?
at 1 in the afternoon.
So you spent basically like
11
12 to 13
yeah.
hours just
Yeah.
fucking about
Just
in
trying
airports.
to get to Hawaii.
Sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it was rough. And the pilot from Los Angeles to Hawaii, like every once in a while, like he would start dipping lower. Like I'm like, oh cool, we're landing soon. And then like right away he'd be like, start angling the plane back up and start climbing. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. He did it like 5 times. Like 5 different times I thought we were going to land. And then, nope, we're going right back up again.
I think by the 4th time I'd realize he was fucking with me and just not care anymore. And then he'd surprise me because the 6th one would have been legit.
Yeah. So then when I landed in Hawaii, I didn't have any of my friends' numbers. So I was like wandering around Honolulu airport for like an hour trying to find out what the hell I'm going to do. Damn. And then one of my friends finally called me. He's like, "Hey, where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm at the airport. I don't know where I should go." He goes, "Oh, do you know where the airport Honolulu Inn is?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know where that is." He's like, "Oh, it's like 4 city blocks down the road." I'm like, "Okay, I'll look for it." But I stopped by this one guy. He was like stocking water bottles into like a vending machine. And I'm like, "Hey, do you know where the airport Honolulu Inn is?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, it's over there. You gotta walk. There's like this little trail you take, and it's like around the corner, and then it's like over there." I'm like,
What the fuck kind of accent?
It
is
wasn't
that?
by the airport?
it was like 3 or 4 blocks away.
Okay. So you weren't
Yeah.
very far. Like,
Yeah.
at this
So then,
point.
I
and
just
he's
like the
like,
guy's directions.
and like he looked at me, and he's like, "Hey man, take a water bottle." And I'm like, "All right."
Oh, nice.
What?
Yeah,
That's
like
the
nice
right
people
guy.
in Hawaii.
That's cool.
And then I eventually
And then
found,
you walk away. He's like, "No, I need money for that."
and then I found the hotel. I went upstairs and talked to my friend for a little bit.
Then you got wasted the rest of the
no,
trip.
I didn't. I only had 1 beer.
The entire trip?
No.
Oh,
No, I know. I
hour.
Jesus.
Yeah, I got pissed drunk the next day. But I eventually fell asleep that night at like midnight. My friend told me, he goes, "Hey, we got to wake up at 4 in the morning because I have a charter cruise, a charter boat for deep sea fishing at 4 in the morning." And I was like, "Okay."
Wait, what time did he tell you this?
Like around midnight.
Okay.
After you've spent nearly...
Yeah. So then
After you just drank a huge Red Bull.
Yeah. So then I fell asleep, woke up at 4 in the morning, completely like out of it. We drove to the charter boat, and then we went out to sea with a couple other my friends. And one of my friends grabs a beer. It's like 5:30 in the morning, and he grabs a beer and he like hands it to me, and he's like, "All right, let's start drinking." And I'm like, "All right, we're drinking," and we drank from literally like 5:30 in the morning till like 3 in the afternoon, and one of my friends caught a really big, like a 4.5-foot mahi. Like it's a beautiful.
Free mahi, free.
It's like a beautiful like green blue fish with like this giant fin in the back. And then I guess I caught a fish
I've seen
too,
Biodome.
but I was too drunk to remember it. They took pictures and they said like I was like talking to my fish and everything. And I don't.
Sounds like you.
And I don't remember the car drive back to the hotel. I passed out in the back seat. I think someone posted pictures about on that.
Yeah, you were out. I don't even know how.
Yeah.
You look so uncomfortable.
Yeah, we were out. The next morning I woke up like dry heaving, like dry heaving, throwing up till
But
about.
what time did you go to bed then? Like what time?
He doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. This is all like
What time did you wake up though?
I don't remember that either. Maybe like 9 or 10 in the
What
morning.
time is it right
Wow.
now?
So that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I woke up and I was like dry heaving for like 2 hours. And like at noon, my friend had to go back to the ship, so I was just there with like his dad because his dad was going on the same cruise. And we went and we saw the USS Missouri and the USS Arizona Memorial. And I was actually standing on the spot where the Japanese surrendered, World War II.
Wow.
Yeah.
They surrendered on a ship?
Yeah, they surrendered on the USS Missouri.
I was not aware of that.
Yep.
And the Arizona went down in Pearl Harbor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which the day before,
Just trying to get my historical.
the day
facts correct,
before I
John.
got there, actually a U.S. naval hospital ship crashed into the memorial.
I saw the video of that.
Yeah,
No shit.
yeah. The day before I got there, so we couldn't actually go see it. Like I saw it for like from the bow of the Missouri. I think no, after that day, after that trip to the Missouri, that was the first night I slept on the ship on the USS Bunker Hill.
Just like home.
Yeah, the racks are like literally from the bottom of the rack where you lay down to like right here. That's how tall they are.
It's the length of his forearm.
So I couldn't
Yeah.
sleep.
No, I don't think your gut could fit.
Yeah.
Next day we woke up.
Fucking burn.
And then the Bunker Hill pulled out of port, and everyone was dressed in their
the entire hill.
Bunker Hill,
Yeah.
the ship.
Oh, okay.
And they pulled out of port, and all the Navy men were all dressed in their dress whites, manning the rails along the side of the ship.
The seamen. Just say it.
See the seamen,
The white seaman lined
The
the
seamen
rails.
just lining all the rails.
and then
Yeah.
we pulled
We've
out
all been there, Kyle. It's slippery.
pulled out of port. We sailed for a while, and then the other ships caught up to us. They were all in a line behind us, and then the aircraft carrier, the Carl Vinson, pulled alongside of us, launching off. They started launching off the
Bob
F-18s
Evans.
from their bow.
Mm-hmm.
And then they launched them all off, and they were flying around, and the helicopters dropped smoke into the water so that the F-18s could shoot at them. And then one of the F-18s broke the sound barrier less than 100 feet off the surface of the water. I wasn't aware that they were coming, so I was on the smoke deck smoking a cigarette, and all of a sudden I hear someone goes, "Hey, what's that?" And right as I look up, I see this fucking airplane just go right past, and all of a sudden, and I was like, "Fuck!" It was like the loudest thing I've ever heard.
Because
Like,
it's so close.
yeah, I could feel it in my stomach, and I was just like, "Oh."
Damn.
This sounds like the most badass fireworks imaginable.
Yeah.
Like this, I want to see this.
It was awesome. And then the next thing they did for us on that first day was they shot off the 5-inch gun. The projectile is literally 5 inches in diameter.
He
And
has
it
his
was-
fingers a foot apart.
Sorry,
Come on.
5 inches in diameter. But it's just like
I
they
know 5
launched.
inches very well.
They launched
It's about this
5 inches in diameter.
Yeah, it's about.
But the shells for the bullet are like this long, and they we use them as ashtrays on the ship.
It was about the size
That's
of a
awesome.
mahi.
And then they shot off those. They shot off 5 of those, and they landed on the horizon.
Oh, they struck the horizon.
Yeah,
That's
it sank.
I-
And
We made the sun sink.
yeah,
No, the horizon is the name of a ship.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Not the Carl Perkins.
The Bob Evans.
yeah, and that was pretty much the highlight of that day. And then for like the rest of the cruise, I just like ate, slept, hung out with my friends, and I grabbed a broom and helped them out as far as work as much as possible. It's pretty much like what I did. After hours, when they got off work, we'd sit in the shop and we'd play cards and watch movies because they had movies out there all the time. I watched my first Harry Potter movie out there.
Harry Potter. I was hoping it was like all war movies.
No, it was,
Let's watch Saving Private Ryan again.
No.
McHale's Navy.
no. They showed
Yeah, no
Interstellar
shit.
out there once, and then we finally got back into port.
Like our tax dollars are going towards giving this ship Interstellar. That
No.
sucks.
They have their own satellite.
I like how
system.
that's not a good use of tax dollars.
No, not that one.
All right. So then,
Oh, I get it. Not that movie.
yeah.
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 So then the rest
I
of
haven't seen it. I'm sure it's bad.
the rest of the cruise was just like seeing like little demonstrations of like the M240 being launched off the anti-aircraft gun. There is a gun on the ship.
Of course.
There is a gun on the ship called the Sea Whiz, and it literally it's like a cannon. It's the Gatling guns that like the A-10 Warthogs have.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing from Halo?
No,
God damn it.
it's a gun that shoots 4,500 rounds per minute.
Wait, was
That's
that
a
the thing I
lot,
saw in the
though.
video?
No, that was one thing that I
Oh.
couldn't catch on video.
Oh,
It was just too
legally?
awesome.
Okay.
It was too awesome, Kyle.
Yeah, no.
Can we talk about it on a podcast?
And no. Yeah,
Edit.
It's too fast. It's so fast. It's like literally like, and that's it. And it shot like 1,000 rounds right there.
You like scared me of that.
That's all it takes to scare Kyle. Never invite him to hear the
Yeah.
sonic boom would kill
Yeah, I
him.
would not like. I would not.
No, you would love it.
Oh,
I could not see
don't
as
think I
many
like being on the
stars at
ocean.
night as I would like to have
Oh, that's too bad.
because it was a full moon this past week.
oh yeah. I saw that one moon picture you had actually.
It
like,
was
for a
bri-
nighttime.
It was
iPhone
brighter than
picture.
hell out
Yeah,
there.
it was, dude. Like you could see like so much shit.
Brighter
like
than
iPhone
hell.
doesn't exactly take the best night picture. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
And it was bright out there. And then we finally pulled into port in San Diego, and you could tell that these guys have been out there for 10 months because when the ship finally pulled up to the dock, it was you could just see like their faces. They
They
were
just
like,
all started jerking off.
yeah, they could not handle it.
They started humping the ground. They were like, I fucking love you, Earth.
And they got off the ship, and I could see my friend, his mom was there, and like she gave him a big hug, and it was like for me, it was like an emotional experience. I was like, oh god, these guys are they're back home finally, they're happy.
Yeah.
Got back to my friend's place, and he's like, hey, let's go bowling. I guess that's what he wanted. That's what he
You
wanted.
gotta do whatever he wants
Yeah,
to do,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, we went bowling, and I kicked his ass. I scored a 147, which I never
Wow, that's
do.
pretty good,
I
dude.
know. So then we drove up. The friend.
Are you just giving us everything, or can you? Just
No,
tell us
this
an interesting thing.
It's coming to an end soon.
Okay.
And then
I'm
so
dying
then
here.
my friend Mikey, who invited me out to the ship, his friend from San Pedro, which is right outside LA, he has like this 80-inch projector screen TV in his house, and we watched.
The other Harry Potter
We
movie.
watched.
rest of the
No,
Harry
we,
Potter films?
no, we watched Interstellar because. No, because my friend from the ship hadn't seen it before, and I thought, hey, this is the perfect opportunity to see this movie in the way that it should, like an
The
HD.
expression on your face, Kyle.
An HD.
Why do you hate it so? Like, I thought he hated it with the Matt Damon moment. You, like, hate it way more. I
I hate it because of the Matt Damon moment.
I didn't think you hated it this much.
Well, no. So then we watched the movie. We hung out. Then the next day, went down to San Diego, hung out with some more friends. That was the day I was actually leaving. And right before I left, like 2 hours before I left, my friends were like, "What do you guys want to do?" And someone said Tacos El Gordo, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, Tacos El Gordo!" And I finally got those tacos.
Is that like the Taco Bell of San Diego?
No, that's like the fucking legitimate like Mexican food.
It's like every time we talk about getting some Mexican food, he just talks about LA or San Diego and Tacos El Gordo. It's that place.
Yeah.
And I had
When
everyone,
I think Mexican, I think San Diego.
when like everyone else, they could only handle like literally they're full to the brim with like 6 tacos. I ate 10 tacos, and and then I just walked out of like a badass. And then
How
You
did
got
you
on the
feel?
plane and fucking had diarrhea.
I felt pretty fucking full.
Shat diarrhea the
12
entire.
hours flying back, belly full of 10 taco.
Yeah. The most uncomfortable flight I've ever been on. It might have been because I had 10
10
tacos in my
yeah.
stomach.
Did you shit?
Okay.
No, I didn't. I took like I pissed twice on the plane, but
Do you have a problem with shitting on a plane?
no, I think it was because my digestive system was like working, and I was like kind of like getting hot. Like I was like it was like uncomfortably hot. I was just like, and I turned the fan on and everything, try to cool myself down. I was just like, oh god, this is uncomfortable.
So you didn't get any sleep?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
knowing your
sucks.
luck, that would be the moment there would be a sexy slut next to you, and she'd be like, I'm not part of the Mile High Club. You're like, honey, I'm brewing 10 tacos right now. I'm not ready.
By any chance, did Interstellar happen to be the in-flight movie?
No, they don't do in-flight movies
It was
anymore.
actually Con
Really?
Air.
No, they don't.
Ooh, that would be fucking great. on a
Actually,
plane.
they have satellite TV now, so you can order
wow.
movies on planes now.
Oh, so you can choose your own. Shit.
Yeah, you can choose your own.
That's cool. But do you pay for
Someone
it?
was watching American
bet you
American
pay for
Sniper. I caught
Oh,
a little
yeah.
bit of that from like 2 seats up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So if you want to watch a movie though, do you pay individually for that?
Yeah, there's the
Oh,
screen
okay.
right there, and they have a card swipe right next to it.
Oh, that's.
You also
shit.
got to pay for the headphones before you get on, I bet.
Do you really
You
think
can bring
the
your own.
airline is going to pay for that?
Well, I thought if
The
they
bill
used to
would be
do-
ridiculous per
That's
flight.
true.
It'd be like, oh, free movies. I'm going to get 7 of them.
Fair enough.
Times however many fucking people are on a plane.
Yeah. I was going to say a person would just buy tickets to Hawaii just to get some movie time
Yeah.
in.
I don't
And then
know
they
if
would
that's
come
true.
back.
So then I landed at the airport, and I landed at like 4 o'clock, 4:30 in the morning. I looked at the bus schedule, and it said, "Hey, bus doesn't leave for Rockford until 6:30." So I had to sit
Yeah.
around Chicago airport for 2 hours with nothing to do. Smoked all my cigarettes within the first hour.
Hey, did you figure out the lighter situation?
Actually, they allow them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right when I showed up, like I was like had it in my pocket. TSA lady was like, "Take everything out of your pockets, put it in there," and I like held my lighter. "Hey, is this cool?" She's like, "Yeah, it's fine." I'm like, "All right."
I'm actually surprised though.
I guarantee you, there's
fire
places
starter
that
on a plane.
wouldn't allow it.
I can tell you right now,
the rules of the TSA are iffy depending on which airport you're in.
Honolulu, Los Angeles, San Diego, and O'Hare, I know they're good.
Yeah, I've heard people that fly more than me complain about the inconsistency of the TSA.
San Diego's airport is by far the best airport that I've flew out of. Cleanest. And that's the story.
Yeah, I've never been to a good
Well,
airport.
welcome back.
Welcome back, Jordan.
Did you guys hear that Rockford Airport has 2 new destinations?
Ooh, no, what?
Hell,
Colorado and New York.
Colorado.
New York.
Damn, we're going to
Colorado.
Colorado.
New
We already
York.
bought our tickets.
Yeah, well, you fucked up. I think it's like only certain days of the week or
okay.
whatever.
Okay, that's interesting.
I'm glad I didn't then.
Wait, did you say in New York?
Yeah.
Speaking of New York, that's where the gala event is.
That's
for
why
the
I was-
24-hour film race.
That's why I was
Which
like,
we
New
will
York,
not
we
be
can
invited
fly there.
to.
There's a pretty good chance we'll not be invited to. But if we do, I think it's if we're the top 24.
Are we
I think-
jumping off Jordan's trip this quick?
No.
He said it was
I'm
done.
saying, like, how can you say that? Like, we're not gonna go.
I didn't say we're not gonna go.
If we win, we'll go.
Yeah, I know. That's what I meant.
We're not going to win, probably.
See, I don't like that. I don't
If
like
we're in
that
the top,
negativity.
I don't know how many people do this, but if we're in the top 24, it's a good chance.
All right.
Now in August, if we decide to do this again, there's a 48-hour film festival, and that's all region. So like you go first, we'll go to Chicago if we make a certain cut, and then if you make the cut in Chicago, then you go on to.
I'd rather go to New York than Chicago.
Yeah, can we just skip Chicago?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I don't know about New York though. It's kind of.
Do we have to show up to make it past Chicago to New York?
No, I don't think you have to show up at all.
Can we just drive to New York?
Yeah.
That'd be
Better than
better,
driving to
yeah.
Chicago.
It's probably
So
true. It's
anyway,
probably
what are
true.
we talking about? What's the gala event?
what are we
of
talking about?
I heard you mention 24-hour movie, but what are you even talking about?
Well, Mike, 24-hour film race is an event sponsored by. I don't know who it's sponsored by. I don't know why I said that.
yeah. Sponsored
But
by the Talking
Basically, this Friday, in 2 days from now at 9 p.m., we are going to be emailed prompts.
I just better hope I don't get sick.
Show. Why not?
Why
Oh,
would-
because you do all the editing ever.
That would suck. But we're going to email prompts
Are you
of
feeling
certain
sick?
things we have to fit
I
into
kinda
a
feel
short
like shit.
film, and we make
don't
that
know, it
short
could go
film
either
within
way right
24 hours, and then boom. That's the gist of it. Now we can talk about it.
A 24-hour made movie
Yeah, you have to make
between 9 p.m. and 9 p.m.
You have to,
Easy.
You get the prompts at 9. You have to be uploading by 9 on Saturday.
This makes me want to film a sunset.
That's fucking ridiculous.
You can't. No, the sun's already
We'll
down
film-
at 9.
we'll
No,
film-
no. That's what I mean.
We'll film
a-
Dawn and then play it in reverse.
Exactly. Exactly.
Also, we got. Sorry about
fuck,
that. I have a hammer in my hand.
I don't know why.
You have to keep in mind that I'm pretty
We have
sure.
4 with us.
Shut the fuck up, everyone.
You shouldn't
You
have
have
brought
to.
the hammer into this
You
situation.
have to keep in mind that I'm pretty sure it's supposed to storm this weekend.
It is, yeah.
So
Bad
that's
weather.
another
Hey,
factor.
thunderstorms.
Film that in reverse.
Really bad
we'll make a
consistency
horror
in the
movie.
editing.
Yeah, that's true too.
One shot.
Oh, that would be perfect. Do one shot.
A one-shot.
Then I don't have to do
24-hour
anything,
movie.
and
That's
then
true, actually. If we did one shot, we could like literally spend a couple hours completely planning it out.
Didn't I talk about
I don't
that?
know
like
if
I
it
was
is.
like, I want to do those.
it can't be
challenging
anything
things,
like Birdman
A long
It's
shot.
gonna be just
or...
like Birdman.
because that movie
the
sucks
greatest movie
ass.
of all time.
How many times do you think I've said that on this podcast?
Probably a bunch.
I was
Still-
gonna say,
still
I don't
better
think
than
there's an
Interstellar.
like it's like the masturbation thing. You bring it up every episode.
But yeah, I think it's been pretty cool. We got a couple actors on board. That was the hardest part. I'm actually excited if we do this 48-hour one because we could generally film during the day or normal hours.
Yeah,
Whereas like this one, you have to almost shoot between like midnight and 6 a.m.
that's why I like this one more actually, because there's more
'Cause you're a
restriction to it.
psychopath?
No, there's more restriction to it. That means like this.
I like sleeping.
I like getting things done, and
Really? Oh, really?
yeah.
Is that when you work on the podcast then? Is between midnight and 6 a.m.?
I should have kept my
Or
mouth
wait,
shut.
or is it never? I'm gonna go with never.
Yeah,
Boom.
you guys suck though. I mean, like you guys have nothing to do Saturday. I have to go to work at 2, so like
Yeah, that is gonna be harsh.
I'm gonna be up all night and then
Yeah, but I
like
have to work every other day.
Yeah, exactly. Like Dave.
That's my day.
That's why I said
one
that
of
thing on the
two.
group because Dave can at least try to get some kind of normal sleeping schedule.
I'm definitely not gonna probably be up all
Exactly.
night.
I mean,
Like I'll make it as long as I can, but
yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be with you guys as long as I can too. But I'll be working like from the morning on Friday too, so I'll have been up all day too.
Try to get a nap if you can. Is that possible?
Probably not, because I'll be getting out
of.
of work at like 7.
All right, then Red Bulls it is, man.
Don't worry,
I have a
Kyle.
feeling it's gonna be
I don't
like
drink Red Bulls,
coffee,
bro.
energy drinks.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, you're fucked, dude.
I'm fucked.
I've seen
Five-hour
you.
energy.
You've seen me drink coffee?
No, I've seen you be able to handle
Yeah.
not sleeping. Although you look like shit.
Dr. Pepper.
But you handle it.
Super
Oh,
exciting.
man. We will definitely update you guys on everything that happens. I almost wish we could get somebody else who can make like a whole behind the scenes thing. I think that would be really fun.
We can just fake that.
Just recreation.
Yeah. Yeah, then we could
Sounds
take
like
as long
something
as
that
we
somebody
want.
in film school would do.
Behind the scenes?
Yeah.
A fake behind
I already
the
went
scenes.
to film school.
You said it's a 3-minute maximum. No one's gonna watch extra behind the scenes footage.
We should
I just
do
think
like
it'd
a
be cool to
making of
document it.
documentary.
I don't care who sees it. I
Yeah.
just think we should document it.
We should make a making of documentary that's like 2 hours long of our
See,
3-minute movie.
see, this is an idea that I can get behind. I would love that.
That'd be awesome.
A 2-hour long making of.
And then we release the 3-minute movie with behind the scenes special features that are 2.5 hours long.
See?
And the DVD
These are
just has like
ideas,
play
guys.
the main feature, and it's like, only 3 minutes. Then it's like extras, and
Yeah, it's just
it's
a
like
little-
10 hours worth of extras.
That's the second good idea we've come up with in 2 nights.
What was the other
first
one?
good
The
idea?
build your own movie, 24-hour movie. We came
Oh
up with last
yeah.
night.
Oh, that is an interesting idea. Let's not talk about that right here. Right?
Like we talked about The Office before we were ever sure about that.
I know, but that just kind of happened.
Yeah, but everyone knew about it. Dave doesn't know about this idea.
Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Thanks.
Well, the loose
But-
idea
I
was
don't wanna
people
talk
will
about it
send
because
us
of what the
prompts similar to what we'll get this Friday, and
Like,
then
regular fans will send us prompts.
Well, we do it
and
like-
we'll have
we do it like
24
once
hours
a
to
month.
film a movie for the fans.
it's a great idea. We should get fans first.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why it's a ways off. And I didn't think it was necessary yet.
Where was my invite though?
We were working on the podcast, dude.
At Mike's house.
We were trying to publish it. I mentioned it
where?
online.
Yeah, where's
just
my
wasn't a
fucking
thing.
invite? I wouldn't have came,
And he
but
hit
I
me
just
up, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm at Mike's uploading the podcast." He's like, "Can I go?"
Oh, that's all it takes.
Yeah, you should hit up Kyle more
Yeah, you
often.
should. Yeah, you should do
I,
that.
I
Say,
wouldn't
"What are
have
you
come.
doing?"
I wouldn't have come anyways.
Although it's usually just like watching HGTV. All right, guys, we're playing a motherfucking game.
We need a
So
And
so
this time,
listeners,
Mike's not the host.
You wanna
listen
have
up
a
in the
cigarette break?
future, listeners, for possible movie things or not. Whatever. Fuck
I
you.
think we're too.
Cigarette break?
No, I think we're rolling, man. We're
All right,
we're
let's
in
keep
the,
it going.
So hang on.
Why
Is this
would
going to
we
be
consider it?
another episode of Mike's game?
We're gonna call this one not Mike's game.
Not Mike's game?
Yes, although it does feature one of Mike's games. We don't want to get too confusing on this
Probably
issue.
can't.
Yeah. It's not Mike's game. Features one of Mike's games, not made by Mike. The game.
All right, so basically this is a whole movie IMDb centric game. You'll notice one of the games is very similar to something Mike's done, but the others are original as far as I know.
Do you want to go through the rules now or wait till they come up? Because I
We're
think
gonna-
the first one's going
We're
to be
gonna wait till
like,
they come up. Basically, it's a 3-round game. Winner takes all. There will be a tiebreaker question if it comes to that.
if it comes to it.
And if it doesn't come to that, I'll read it anyway.
I'm just going to take a shot in the dark. The first round is going to be like my made up movie thing.
No.
Where, no,
No, there's no made up movie.
there's no made up movie thing.
Well, there's a portion that's we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. All right.
All right, but it's a 3-round game. The first round is taglines. In taglines,
I just realized how much cord I have here.
I will read 3 taglines. Well, sometimes it's not 3.
See this shit?
But I will read multiple taglines from a certain movie. All these movies are famous movies. If you haven't seen them, you'll still know what they are.
All right.
But I'm gonna read the taglines in like the most obscure to the most obvious. The first person to guess, this is not a turn-based.
Oh, so shout it out if you got it.
Shout it out, and you
We're
get,
get-
Can we get multiple guesses?
We're guessing the movie.
yeah, you get multiple guesses.
So I can just start shouting movies.
Don't be a dick.
Okay. Jaws. If one of them's Jaws, that should count.
It doesn't. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna start off now. There will be five questions.
All right.
All right. So first movie, Unleash the Beasts.
I don't know.
Any guesses? Okay. Welcome to
The Jungle. Jungle Book. Jungle to Jungle.
an adventure 65 million years in the making.
Jurassic Park.
Jordan gets the point. You guys are fucking stupid. He's the only chance anyone has got.
Tron.
RoboCop.
Suspense, excitement, adventure on every level.
Titanic.
Die Hard.
Mike gets it. The last one we didn't get to because Mike guessed it early was 40 stories, 12 terrorists, 1 cop. Which
That's a good
I really
tagline.
dig that. Yeah,
That's
I want
a
that on a
great
poster, right?
tagline.
So that's a point for Mike. All right, next movie. The question of whether or not we're alone in the universe has finally
Independence
been
Day.
answered.
Damn it! I was gonna. You didn't even let him finish.
Mike got it. Doesn't matter. It's the first one.
Shout,
out.
contact.
The other answers were don't make plans for August.
So many people are going to die.
Yeah. The day we fight back, and then on July 2nd they arrive. On July 3rd they strike. On July 4th we fight back.
And
Which
if we
I
didn't
feel
get
like
it by
we
that
covered.
point, like Star Wars, what?
Okay. The fastest hands in the East meet the biggest mouth in the West.
Shanghai Noon,
2 cops.
Rush Hour.
One is
Damn
Mike
it!
gets another point.
God
Mike's
damn.
leading with 3 points.
This game sucks.
Guys just gotta guess. There's no negatives for guessing wrong. Just
Oh,
fucking-
sounding stupid.
All right.
That's a negative.
I'd rather win.
Impenetrable. Invincible. In trouble.
Iron Man.
Shut the fuck up. You're just guessing.
That's what he just said.
The fate of a nation rests on the courage of one man. I know these are very
Any
vague.
movie ever.
The most important man. The surest airplane. The most
Air Force
Top
dangerous
Gun.
hijackers. And Mike leads that round with 4 points.
Harrison Ford, Air Force One.
All right.
Get off
Don't worry,
my
guys.
plane.
It's totally still up in the air. Next game. These are worth 2 points each.
Still obscure movie lines.
No.
Okay.
In this game, I will name actors, from the more obscure
Again.
to the more famous in movies. And you have to guess which movie I'm talking about.
All right.
So each of these actors I name is a member of the cast, obviously, okay?
Okay.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Lee Ermey,
What? How is Lee Ermey more famous?
Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt,
Oh, 7.
and Mike.
Damn.
Lee Ermey, Jim Varney, Don Rickles, Tom Hanks,
Oh, I feel like I should know this.
Saving Private
Tim
Ryan.
Allen.
Toy Story.
Oh,
Jordan gets a
fuck.
point.
Ah, Tim Allen gave it away.
Anne Hathaway,
Batman.
Randy Quaid,
Randy Quaid.
Is it Independence Day again?
Jake Gyllenhaal, Heath Ledger.
Brokeback Mountain?
Mike takes the
Damn,
point.
that's
I-
good
I
job.
didn't know Randy Quaid was in there.
I thought he was gonna say,
He plays like the manager at one of their works.
I thought he was gonna say Lee Ermey again.
No, I was
Randy
kinda-
Quaid
I
was
thought
throwing
about
me
going for a
off.
theme because, dude, that was an accident. I shit you not. Yeah, I didn't go like, oh, what movies are Lee Ermey in? Or Lee Ermey,
Lee Hermey.
Lee Ermey.
Lee Ermey.
All right,
Lermy, as his friends call him.
Ian Holm, Harry Dean Stanton,
I don't know who these people are.
John Hurt,
Snowpiercer?
Alien.
Sigourney Wee-
Oh, son of a bitch. I should have got that. Oh, I hate myself now. Oh.
Because I just watched Aliens yesterday.
Bernie Mac.
Ocean's 11?
Holy fucking shit. Yeah.
Dick balls.
It's
gonna
his
say
favorite
Friday.
fucking movie.
It's your favorite movie? What a
It is
horrible
one of my
favorite.
movies.
What a horrible favorite movie.
All right, current score. Mike with 10. Jordan with 5.
Still anyone's game.
Okay. Next round, I guess basically you have to pick what's not. You have to call out what's not. You know that game you have?
Oh, yeah, like true or false kind of thing.
yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog characters. Which one's not a Sonic the Hedgehog game or whatever shit?
Yeah.
It's that game.
Okay.
Now, because Dave is currently losing, he gets to pick. You get to pick which one you want to do. First category, Tom Cruise. Second category, Oscar winners. Third category, Land Before Time.
I don't want to do any of these things. Cruise.
Cruise. Okay, in this
I don't know
category,
anything about Tom Cruise.
what's that?
I don't know anything about Tom Cruise.
This isn't bad. You'll be okay. Well, you might not.
Just also don't care
I'm gonna
'cause I have
name-
0 points.
I'm gonna name Tom Cruise characters, and you got to tell me if it's an actual character or if it's not.
Yeah, this is gonna be bullshit.
Maverick.
Is that like the character name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then yes.
Charlie Babbitt.
Yes.
Cole Trickle.
I don't know. Yes. I'm saying yes for everything.
Homer Wells.
Yes.
That's incorrect.
You've gotten them all right so far?
Lestat D. Lioncourt.
What? Yes.
That's correct.
What?
Ethan Hunt.
No.
That's incorrect.
I don't know.
Red Pollard.
Yes.
That's incorrect.
I don't know.
Jerry Maguire.
No.
That's That's incorrect. Les Grossman.
The name sounds familiar.
Yes.
That is correct.
How many fucking
don't
things
know.
are there?
Tropic Thunder.
That's where.
Nick Carraway.
Yeah, I don't know. Yes.
That's incorrect. And Stacy Jacks.
Yes.
That is true.
That was a lot of.
That was
That
so
was
many.
A lot of names.
That was a lot of names, man.
Jordan, since you're in second place, you can pick Oscar winners or Land Before Time.
Land Before Time.
Oh, fucker.
Not,
Okay.
I'm winning this one.
I'm gonna name. You know how there's like a million Land Before Times. I'm naming like what's after the colon. So
All right.
Land Before Time, colon.
yeah,
All right. How many of them are there?
there's 13.
Fuck me.
That's a lot of fun.
There's actually like 15 movies or some shit. So anyway, so I had to make up some of these. The Great Valley Adventure.
True.
Secret of Saurus Rock.
True.
The Time Before the Great Giving.
False.
That's incorrect.
Fucking fuck.
Journey Through the Sands.
False.
That is true.
That is true?
Yep.
Wait, is it true
Journey,
that I got it
Journey
right?
to Big Water.
False.
Journey to the Big Heart. Journey of the Heart. I'm sorry.
True.
The Wisdom of Four.
The Wisdom of Thor?
The Wisdom of Four.
Oh, no, that's false.
That's true. No, I mean you're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
You need to
The
get these
Invasion of
things
Tiny
straight.
Sauruses.
No, that's not right.
Yes, it is.
I was gonna say that's too good for Kyle to make up.
It's definitely
Like,
exactly-
like the
that's
journey
what
for
it's
the journey for Big Water. That's too smart.
The Trail of Friends.
That's true. That's a good. Yeah, that's a real movie.
I made that up. The Big Freeze.
That's true. That's a real movie.
That's the Ice Age, isn't it?
That is true.
What is true?
The Stone of Cold Fire.
That's a real movie. I can believe that one.
The Great Day of Flyers.
That's a real movie. I believe that one.
It is. So you had plus 3, so 6 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 points for Jordan.
Nice job, Jordan.
So, like, no matter what you do, you won.
Yeah, you won, Mike.
But let's play.
Let's see
Yeah.
if you get any of these Oscar winners.
You got
right.
Oscar winners. These movies I'm about to name won Best Picture between the years 2000 and 2009.
Oh, that makes this easy. What do I have to do?
Gladiator. Well, no, like, sorry, they're not. They didn't all win.
Oh, okay.
You have to point out the ones that did not.
Okay.
Gladiator.
Didn't.
It totally did.
Damn.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Didn't.
A Beautiful Mind.
Did.
You're right. Gangs of New York.
Didn't.
Boner Jams 03.
That's true. You're right. Moulin Rouge.
Fuck it.
Did.
Did not.
Damn.
The Pianist.
Did.
Did not.
Ah.
Seabiscuit.
Did.
Did not.
Fuck.
$1 Million Baby.
Did.
You're right. Ray.
Did.
Did not.
Damn.
Brokeback Mountain.
Didn't.
You're right. Chicago.
Did.
The Hurt Locker.
Did.
Capote.
Didn't.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna add this up. You won.
Woohoo!
Sorry, that didn't seem as fun as I thought it would be, guys. I
No, it
apologize.
totally was.
That sucked. No,
I had a fun time.
Yeah, that was a good time.
That was my first. We've all won a game now.
That is true. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait, have we only played like 3 games prior to this?
Yes.
So we each won one?
Yes. Right now we are world tied.
So it's Dave's turn next time again if we're going to go in the same order.
I'll make Dave-centric questions for the next show.
Every answer is I don't care.
Yeah. It's like, this is the name of the
Sounds
movie
good.
that did this. I don't care. That's
Sounds
correct.
good.
How'd you know? And sounds good.
All right. Speaking of movies, I want to talk about one thing that really pissed me off that I found out last week. So for like
Matt Damon is in The Martian.
No, dude, I think that's great. He goes fine in it. We talked about this yesterday. Sure, it's probably a role that anybody could play.
Can you not
But
burp?
I don't mind that it's Matt Damon.
I'm pretty pissed that they chose Matt Damon for that
Yeah.
part.
You're not a Matt Damon.
Well, no, anti-Matt Damon. I'm not anti-Matt Damon. I'm just pissed that they chose him because he was just an Interstellar and
But
he
you're
was
also
uncomfortable in that.
Super anti-Matt
Yeah,
Damon.
what are you talking about?
We have like recorded episodes where you talk about how much you hate.
I just
Matt
don't like Matt Damon.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
Matt
you're
Damon,
not
if you ever listen,
Damon. Fuck you.
I'll give you my address.
fight me.
Fight me, Matt. Damon.
1v1, you cocksucker.
Yeah, you dick. Don't bring that fucker Affleck along either, because I'll kick his ass.
See, now
too.
that's a guy who, if he's in a movie, I now like the movie a little less.
Affleck?
Yeah.
Affleck's really
Why?
good.
When he shows up in a movie, it makes me go.
I don't
okay.
mind Affleck as much as I mind Damon because Damon's just like he comes along and
He's the better actor.
no. That's a
He is
toss
the
up.
better- And I love Ben Affleck.
I mean,
Sure, he's had some movies.
Damon
that are
just
bad.
seems so like
Heyday.
Who's your hate actor?
My hate actor?
Yeah, the person that when they're in a movie, you go, well, now I don't like the movie as much.
I don't know if I have one. 'Cause I know a lot
Jeremy
are against-
Piven.
You're right. I don't fucking like Jeremy Piven. He's right. But
No one
also,
likes
who's
Jeremy-
putting Jeremy Piven in lead roles? Because
Yeah, that's the thing.
Used car salesman movie.
Yeah, no one's gonna make. No
oh
one's
yeah, that's
gonna.
right. That fucking tanked.
Yeah.
No one's gonna cast Jeremy Piven as Batman.
Yeah,
Although
he is an actor I really don't like though. But like most people like don't like Tom Cruise. And I have no problems with Tom Cruise.
I would have
care
I
what he
would
does
have.
this person
You know,
like.
if they put Jeremy Piven in The Martian in place of Matt Damon,
If
I
they
think
put Tom Cruise in The Martian,
I would see the.
that
I
would be
more
my most
excited.
anticipated movie.
Dude, have you seen the full? Like, have you been to the theater recently and seen the Rogue Nation trailer?
I haven't. No, I haven't
Oh my
seen
God,
the full
they
trailer.
have like the extended him on the side of the plane, which you just know he really did.
He really did do it. They got.
Oh,
they-
I didn't
yeah.
know for sure. But I
Real
just remember that was
stunt,
the
he
big
really
thing
did
with
it. Mm-hmm.
the building in the last one, running down the building.
he's got a death
Dude, I'm
wish.
fucking pumped. Dude.
It's so good.
He's got a death wish.
gonna be
I'm
great.
totally with you on Tom
We're
Cruise. So
gonna
many
see it
people
in
hate
IMAX.
him, but it's like I can understand maybe if you don't like the person, but you gotta separate the actor from the person.
Yeah.
Especially when you're watching things like Rain Man and A Few Good Men. It's like he's obviously not the best part of those movies by a long shot, but he doesn't drag the movie down at all, which is normally what you would expect from a hated actor, someone that drags the movie down.
I can't think of a movie he's like bad in.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. He never like drags down a movie.
Sure, maybe some of his characters are really basic, and he just,
unless I'm not
Vampire Diaries.
is he bad? You think he's bad in that?
You
Is
think
that-
he,
I don't think I've actually ever seen the movie
I was gonna
completely
say
all the way
because
through.
the author of the Vampire Diaries even gave her blessing to Tom Cruise after seeing him in the movie, saying, "Yeah, he was."
And
is
that
the
was
character.
before anybody knew Crazy Tom Cruise. Too.
Yeah.
we will. Like,
That is true. That is
that's
before
before he
the
was
Tom
hated
Cruise
by
hate came
anyone.
around.
Yeah,
What about that?
What pissed you off?
yeah. I'd like to get back to that actually.
Oh, sorry.
So honestly, for like the last couple of years, like ever since when Devin and I lived in Chicago, I had this idea one day. I was like, it would be so awesome because we went to a lot of plays. I was like, it'd be so awesome if there was like just a play that all took place at this table, this wedding table, that like all the rejects got sent to. Like the people the bride and the groom didn't exactly know what to do with, so they just put them together at this table, and it was all the one set. It was all just that table, and we're gonna call it Table 13, right? I fucking hate you right now.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
No,
where this
so
come
anyway,
from.
the other night I just happened to be like, I'm gonna check out what this cinematographer is doing next that I really like, Ben Richardson, who I think deserves a shout out right now. He fucking did Beast of the Southern Wild, which was this like critically acclaimed movie, but then he could have done any movie he wanted to after that. Instead, he just shot films for like Joe Swanberg, and I think that's really tight. He's just sticking to the indie game. But I see that he's starring in this, or he's fucking shooting this movie called Table 19, which is the exact same fucking premise.
Ooh, burn.
Coming out this.
How's that
later
pissing you
this year,
off?
next
I
year.
would be so happy about that.
Why?
Because an idea that I came up with and I thought was a good idea is being done by a cinematographer that
That's
I like.
true, and it's not like somebody stole the idea from me. Like,
Exactly.
I have no right to
I'd
be
be-
mad,
you
but
should-
like, it seriously, it just felt like, well, there's an idea that like I can't do now. You know what I mean? That's how it felt.
I
That's
guess
how
because
it
it's so
feels.
recent, yeah, like you
Yeah,
can't do it
exactly,
now because it looks like
or you can't do it ever because it's the exact same fucking.
No,
thing.
you can do things that have been done before. That's 100% true because
I don't
you
know,
add your own style to
Even the
things
title
easy.
is like, the title even killed me.
How many great movies are just guy saves girl?
We're literally talking about the exact same, like not the same fucking basic plot like you're talking about.
Yeah.
Plot structure. We're talking about like literally the same scenario people are put into, the same location.
The Hangover was
same
just dudes.
idea.
Where's my car again?
That's really true. I know. You're right. You're right.
Not as good though.
But it's still, it like literally like turned my stomach for a second. was
I
like,
say
how
wait
the
until you
fuck?
see how it is,
Like,
and
what
if you watch it
Joe
and you're,
Casino came out, but it was called like Joe Poker or something.
I would be so excited.
Shut the fuck up. You would not.
And it was done by Guy Ritchie.
But what if it sucked,
fuck
though?
Yeah. See, that's what I was about to get to. Wait until you see it, and then you can be
You
upset.
realize
or
you
not.
can do it better.
Yeah, where you're
Fuck
like,
them, dude. They
he-
wasted this idea.
Exactly, where you're like, he fucked it up. Or if they do it exactly like you, then you can be pissed off again, going like, well, now I really can't do it because that is exactly what I would make. But if it's somewhere in the middle, you can be like, well, I can do that with my own spin, or I can do that, but
I mean, regardless, I'm not like super worried about it.
Sorry.
yeah. Yeah, it's
But
not like you
still,
were going to make it.
It was just kind of a shock though. Like it really was.
And weren't you
And
talking
for-
about a play?
And for the scenario, I am so
fuck
glad.
life
Well,
me.
yeah, but like, it probably would have turned into a movie. Let's be honest. Okay.
You're so hard to love,
But
Dave.
like, it was just the. I'm so glad that I found it in this weird way, rather than like seeing a trailer for it and just being like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like
know what I mean?
you went to look him up and found out about it.
Yeah, it was a weird scenario. I don't even know why I did it. I was just thinking, like, what's he shooting next?
Yeah, you were just drawn to it. It was destiny.
Fuck Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Fuck him. He fucked it all up, didn't he?
He fucks everything up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like if they chose.
He didn't write Good Will Hunting.
No, he didn't.
Ben Affleck did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all Ben Affleck.
No, if
It's not your fault. Was Matt Damon's
all right,
part?
any actor other than Matt Damon, who would you want to be in that
Hey,
role
you didn't
in
see
The
this
Martian?
trailer?
Tom Cruise.
What?
For The Martian?
No.
Oh, it's a new Ridley Scott movie.
Tom Cruise?
Oh, I'm not even joking. I would want to see Tom Cruise. In
I
that.
also would want to see Tom Cruise. in
I
that
think that
movie.
he's been in too many sci-fi things lately.
Let's talk about Lost Boys, Dave.
It's a really good movie. That's the end.
Yeah, because you watched it again recently, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
What drew you to it?
What did draw me to it? I think T2 fucking posted about it because he had never seen it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he was like, "Oh, I loved it," and I was like, I'll see if it's on Netflix." And then it was, and then I watched it, and it was really fucking
Back to
good.
that. Was that a great feeling?
What?
So I'm going to see if it's on Netflix.
And
Yeah.
then it
And
is.
then it is?
I mean, I kind of knew it was.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Like, I was like, I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I feel like I have seen the
Yeah.
cover on there, like the black and white.
Although
or black
that can
and
be
red.
deceiving too. It's like, oh, I've seen it on Netflix before, and then you go there and you're
and
like,
you
oh,
look
it's
for
not
it
there
for
anymore.
7 hours.
Lost Boys with a Z.
Yeah. Oh, it's the sequel.
God damn it!
Oh, wait, does it have a Z in it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Lost,
Lost Boys.
Or it's the
Window
remake.
Good.
It's called
That's-
The
yeah,
Lost
Starring
Boys.
That's
Ice Cube and
yeah.
Cuba
That's the
Gooding.
movie that I'm gonna make.
Oh, shit.
I'd watch that. Who would you want in The Martian instead of Matt Damon?
Matthew McConaughey.
No, not Matthew McConaughey.
Ice-T?
I think I'd
Will
John Cho.
Smith?
you know, for some reason I really wanted to say
Robert Downey Jr.?
no.
I don't want to see him in anything anymore. I'm over it.
True that.
He's the same fucking guy in everything he's in. Also not a good actor.
I don't know. I'm trying to
He's
think
not.
of-
He really isn't.
He's just a witty guy
Mhm.
who they can put words, and he's really good with words. Okay, that sounds like an actor.
Yeah. He's just a guy who can do words really well. Make you.
Paul Rudd probably would have been a cool
Oh,
choice.
fucking god.
No. And then everyone like looks
Actually,
away
I
in
don't-
disgust.
I don't even hate that now. Now I'm thinking about it. You're right. I don't hate it.
Like,
I'm just mad he's in like what looks like one of the worst movies.
Ant-Man?
Yes.
I think it looks good. So
Really?
fuck off.
It looks
Yeah.
like it's gonna be a fucking roller coaster of a fucking fun time.
I don't know what to expect anymore because I hated the Guardians campaign, Guardians of the Galaxy. I hated that whole ad campaign. I hated every moment of it, and I thought the movie was going to be terrible because of it. I was like, here's where Marvel bombs. Here's where Marvel learns not to take it too far because Guardians is too obscure and they're trying to make it funny and it's going to fucking suck. By the 15-minute mark when the prison stuff starts, I started to get into it, and by the end of the whole prison sequence, the movie won me over.
You're like, fuck yeah. Let's go.
But it's like the first few minutes, I was hating the movie. It reminded me of Spider-Man,
Oh, okay.
The Amazing Spider-Man, where it's like huge tonal shifts of like, you know, emotional impact and crazy moments. And then all of a sudden, boom, he's dancing while slapping a lizard around. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? And I was so angry at the movie. And I was like, I'm not going to like this anymore.
Now, if you rewatched it, do you think you still hate the beginning and everything?
Probably not, because
Yeah.
because that
'Cause you were
tone-
skeptical at first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I went into it expecting shit. And it started to give me shit.
Like what you said just described how I felt about Man of Steel, but except I was excited, and then I'm watching. I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
All the moments from the trailer come up, and you're like, why?
Oh, it took fucking 2.5 hours to get to the moments from the trailer. Fuck, dude. That whole
Damn.
thing about Krypton was like the worst thing I've ever seen.
I feel like this movie's brought up every time.
I know. it
Not
is.
like not only every podcast, but every time that we're all together.
Pretty much.
Because we talk about trailers. And we
Oh,
talk about
but
this
your
thing.
point about Ant-Man was what?
Oh yeah, that I don't even know what to expect anymore.
Okay.
Because the whole Guardians ad campaign threw me like out the window. Like I can't judge by the ad campaign anymore for Marvel
don't
movies.
know.
I don't know why, but I'm
Campaign,
excited to see Pixels.
I'm not.
Never seen it before.
It looks like it might be like a like a fun Adam Sandler movie.
Oh yeah, the video game one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll fucking see
With
the shit out of that
what's
movie.
it, Peter Dinklage too.
Yeah.
Oh, with his hair. I don't know what the hair is. I just want to know his backstory. That's all I care about. Back to Ant-Man.
I've
for
been
1
burned
second.
too many times.
I'm not mad about the whole Edgar Wright getting kicked out thing, but I will tell you I'd be looking far more to this movie if it was the Edgar Wright movie instead of the whole debacle they had, and then throwing this movie together. Because that's the thing too. If this movie's bad, it's because they threw it fucking together at the last minute.
Yeah, or because it's Ant-Man.
Yeah, and Paul Rudd was probably only still involved because he was contractually obligated to.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because he signed on with Edgar Wright, who had been developing it for 6 fucking years. See, now it sounds like I'm mad about the Edgar Wright thing. Shit happens, but I'm not really mad about it. I'm just saying if this was an Edgar Wright movie, I'd be looking so much fun. Edgar Wright, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, sure.
Scott Pilgrim,
Hello.
that's one you
Scott
like.
Pilgrim.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think that'd be a good if he filmed it in that kind of style. I don't think
Yeah,
that
exactly.
would
And
be good.
I think that's what Marvel realized. They're like,
Yeah.
well, this is going to look totally different than everything else we do.
yeah.
And I think that's exactly what happened. So that's why I'm not mad.
No.
Because it would have been a different tone.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying, if this was an Edgar Wright movie...
Yeah, because
it would've
Edgar
been.
Wright makes that movie, and he's kind of like an Artur in that kind of aspect.
I like Shaun of the Dead a
Hey,
lot.
speaking of comedies, though, I saw Spy. Melissa McCarthy.
Did you see Spy Bridge?
Really fucking hilarious. Like, I shit you not. I laughed so much. So many of the jokes in that movie, after a certain point, just become like offensive teardowns of the other person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it is. I'm not gonna lie. It's some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. But it's also like you're doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
But I laughed. Like, that was a movie I didn't laugh like out loud a ton. But I was constantly humored. And it worked so well. By the end of the movie, I was like pumped. I was happy.
Did I tell you guys that I saw Paul Blart too?
You did?
Yeah.
Was it
What'd you
great?
think of
It's
it?
good, man. No. Don't fucking look at me.
Well, he likes it, so I know it's bad. So
I mean,
at least
yeah,
Was there a
probably-
kiss reference? Or was that just like a one-time thing? Because
I
I,
think-
felt like
no, I
that was
don't-
essential to his character.
I think that was a one-time thing.
Ah, damn it.
It's a good movie.
Did you
Was
just
the
talk
mule-
about
was the-
Paul Blart's character?
Was the mule? Yeah. Was the mule kick still funny?
Yeah,
And him getting hit by the van?
of course.
Did you see with your dad?
No, I saw it with my mom actually.
Oh, okay. Your dad was the one that was pumped about it.
He doesn't go to movies.
Oh, okay.
He's like, that looks funny. Oh, you want to go see it? No.
1075.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's gonna be so loud. I'm probably gonna go see Jurassic World with my mom. She loves the Jurassic Park movies. I wonder what she'll think of this one.
I have no frame of reference on what's going on in Game of Thrones, but I watched the last 2 episodes last night.
How were they?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that was stupid. Why would you do that?
A lot of weird
Rather
shit
than
happened.
just go to bed.
No, I watched them at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
In the morning?
And then you watched the entire rest of the season.
No, then I watched Aliens, and then I think another movie came on after that. Come
Jordan
on.
told me when he came back from this trip, he's like, you know what, dude, I'm a new man. I'm going to start going to bed early, waking up early, and tackling the day. And so far, he's slept past noon every day.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Kidding. I didn't know that was true.
No, it is.
Fight the power, brother.
I'm not trying to fight anything.
Clearly.
I'm just giving up every morning.
I told
That
Jordan-
is the title of this episode. I'm giving up every morning.
I told him, what was it, yesterday, today? I don't know. I was like, you just need something to wake up for, man. And he's like, yeah, like a life. It's like, damn.
These are t-shirts, man. You need to make these like depressiontshirts.com, man. These are gold. I give up every morning. I need to have something to wake up for, like a life.
Yeah. That's what's happening right now. No, I when I was on the ship, I was like every day I was like, oh man, these guys are working hard, you know. It kind of like motivated me a little bit, you know, like shut up, Kyle.
I mean, it didn't.
Shut up.
It didn't
No. When I was out there, I
It's
felt
like that Louis C.K. routine where he's like, I
because
really
you knew it
wanted
was
to
going to
donate, and
end.
that made me feel good because I wanted to. I didn't, but I really felt like I should.
Sorry, go ahead. Continue, Jordan.
No, I was out there and I was seeing what these guys did, like how much stuff that they could do in a single day, and I was impressed, and I was like, I want to be like that, you know, even if it's like waking up at like 6 and going out there and cleaning out my car,
Okay.
like just getting stuff done like
Yeah,
that.
exactly. You need an objective. That's how you get up. Like,
Yeah.
fucking on Saturday or Sunday, sometimes I just sleep in because I don't have a plan. If I got
I
something
try
going on,
to.
I'm up,
I
man.
can't.
Oh yeah, sometimes that happens too.
Yeah, I have to go mow my mom's husband's mom,
You have to mow your mom's husband's mom?
her lawn
Okay.
tomorrow. But there's no like definite time that I'm supposed to be there. So
Hang
odds
on.
are I'm gonna be waking up at 1 in the afternoon.
Hang on.
With, like-
your grandma.
No, because it's his stepdad's.
Oh, okay.
He just wouldn't call him his stepdad.
I just remember back on one
He's
episode
not
where he
the
said,
real
I don't
dad."
have any living grandparents. And you went, oh, grandma, sorry, grandma. In one of the episodes.
No.
You call.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
You're like, I don't have any living grandparents.
Oh wait.
Oh fuck! Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, I did that.
In all fairness, don't they like live far away or something?
No, my grandmother lives out in Freeport.
It's here every weekend.
Yeah.
No, but like what I was saying is I'm supposed to go mow that lawn tomorrow, but that's not even like a specific time that I'm supposed to be there. So odds are I'm probably gonna sleep until afternoon, 1 o'clock, and then be like, wake up to having like 3 missed calls. My mom's be like, "Hey, where are you? I thought you were gonna mow the lawn." I'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Like, sorry, I had to take Tommy to work.
Yeah, that's true though. I had to tonight.
They on the way here.
Yeah, basically. Look, Josh is an idiot. Josh, if you're listening to this, you're an idiot. Who didn't get his tire switched out, so he has a flat tire on his car right now. So I have to drive Tommy to work, and I got to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to pick Tommy up.
Perfect. You're up at 6.
I guess so. That gives me a reason to wake up. Whether or not I stay awake. Ugh.
My issue is that I always try to make plans for a weekend, so that way I have something to get up for, and then I sleep in anyway, and those plans get fucked.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's like it'll be like, Mike, weren't you gonna do this today? Oh yeah, but I wanted to.
That's happened with us.
I pretty much always avoid plan making on the weekends
Yeah.
because I know that I'm probably, or I just like the option.
Yeah.
Like people are
Maybe.
like, oh man, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you Saturday. I was like, yeah, maybe.
We'll tell you, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see where I land.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll call you. Not calling them.
We should turn the last 5 minutes of the talking show into the bitching show and just lay it all out.
All right.
Hi, welcome to the bitching show. Fuck you, Mike. You and your smug ass smile. I know you come in here.
You and your open mind.
I am pretty smug.
No, you can't do that. You got to come back with a rebuttal.
Get off your ass.
I didn't mean like bitching
I
at each
thought-
other. I just
fuck
meant,
you,
like,
dude.
Getting
I'm
shit off your
sorry.
chest.
You're ugly.
Yeah, Kyle. Quit sitting there with your hipster glasses, you piece of shit.
He's so
You fucking progressive piece of shit. Fuck you.
Now you're just bringing up stuff from the past.
I'd say welcome to the 21st century, but you've already been here for a long time.
Well, is that what it is? I was in the 21st century before everyone else was in the 21st century.
Yes. Oh, now this all stays in.
You know what? Touche, my friend. Touche.
And Dave,
Hi.
you son of a bitch.
That's a good insult.
That's all I got, really.
I like that one.
Dave doesn't really do anything.
It's like getting mad at a floor mat. Like, what are you doing?
Well, come on. Give him a little more credit than that.
Oh, step on him.
Yeah.
That's true.
Floor mats don't have to go to work.